Hey Bulldogs, let's see what's happening this week on Code Blue Now. To start our show, Anthony gives us a look at the haunted USS Salem, and Miss Giberson gives us a few more hints on what will the musical be. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Hey Bulldogs, I'm Carmen Sotlet here with Emma Tran, and welcome back to another episode of Code Blue Now. Treats, it's a miracle that they find the perfect home for them to live their fullest life.
Hey Bulldogs, it's so great to be back at the desk.
It's good to have you back, Emma. As we get into announcements, a big congratulations to Marco Santini and Jada Gideon for winning Homecoming King and Queen. But first I want to talk about how there have been so many activities and field trips recently.
Well, Carmen, if you want to hear more about a trip, then you should definitely hear about the one that happened this week. On Monday, the students in Mr. Walsh's marine biology class took a trip to Plymouth to meet with colleges, businesses, and selected board well known in the field they were learning about in class. They had interactive interviews and got to go to a variety of different booths. It was a highly enjoyable and educational event for both juniors and seniors.
That honestly sounds like an awesome opportunity, but not as awesome as my favorite time of the year.
Like what, Carmen? SAT testing?
No, definitely not that. Halloween, obviously.
For real, I can't wait to show out.
Well, Emma, if you really want to show out that badly, the theater department will be hosting auditions for the Fall Cabaret. Those who are planning to audition should bring any equipment they need for their performance. Auditions will be in the auditorium on October 29th at 4 p.m. or October 30th at 2:30 p.m.
And if cabaret isn't your thing, the jazz band will be hosted on Wednesday after school in the music room.
You know, while the school does put on some pretty great performances, I think Anthony might have them beat.
I know, he's been putting on a great act trying to convince us that he doesn't get scared easily as he prepared for his trip to the USS Salem.
The USS Salem is an old ship that is well known for being haunted, and Anthony and Eliani visited it to see if this was actually the case by observing experts as they tried to communicate with the spirits.
Hey guys, I am Anthony Civis and I'm here with
Eliani Ramos
and we are on the USS
Salem.
Salem. We're here to just kind of like learn about it and see what we can see.
I'm absolutely scared out of my entire mind.
Salute! Salute! American pride! Yeehaw!
Want to go down there?
Nah, I'm good, but you're good. You can go.
The lights are still on.
Once the lights are off, I'm actually gonna go crazy.
I think you'll get used to this.
Yeah, but yeah, the lights are gonna turn off eventually.
I'm going to ask some questions. If the answer to the question is yes, how are you going to show me that the answer is yes? You're going to cross the sticks. If the answer to the question is no, how are you going to show me the answer is no? You're going to spread the sticks apart. Are you a sailor from this ship? Are you a chief petty officer? If the answer to the question is yes, what is going to happen? That just kind of happened, right?
Yeah, I did not. I felt like someone pushed me.
All right, okay. And if the answer to the question is no, what's going to happen then? Fabulous. We're talking to a sailor right now? Are we still talking to you, Chief? All right.
I have a weird question. Could it be Lucy? What?
Well, I mean, certainly.
What? Whoa! Oh my God! Did you sign a waiver?
For me, I was trying to relax as much as I could to let them push me.
Yeah.
Because I was paranoid if I didn't, then it would be like, I didn't want it to like fall be like fake or something. But yeah, it was crazy. It like honestly felt like something was actually pushing me.
Yeah.
Are you excited for this next portion?
Yes, I'm actually hoping that we get some crazy like ghost stuff.
This is where like I think I've been hearing all that activity. You wanna? You heard that, right? Holy.
My apologies. I did not mean to startle whoever's in here or whatever's in here. Just
When you.
We keep it moving, guys.
Honestly, it's like very cool exploring this place in the dark. What time is it?
It's
11:37.
We are about to end our thing at 12 a.m. I am tired. I want to go home.
I can tell you're scared because you're talking a lot. Okay, let's go back then. Overall I think it was very. What? Overall, I think it was very interesting. I really liked it. I mean, I'd probably come back other times. Spookiness rating, I'd probably rate it like, I want to say like 5 skeletons out of 10. What about you?
For me, as someone, like I said earlier, who gets scared easily, so I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. But there wasn't a lot of like paranormal activity once we explored the actual thing, like without any of like the actual experts there. I think that's when it really got scary.
Yeah, I agree. You okay? Why are you running?
Geez, that looks pretty scary.
I totally agree, Emma. I wouldn't want to mess with any of that.
I know, right? Stuff that really freaks me out.
You know what also freaks me out? Class dues.
That's a pretty weird fear, Carmen.
It's a real fear, though. I don't even know how much I have to pay.
Well, I'm glad you asked. If you're a freshman, you should pay $10, $15 for sophomores, $20 for juniors, and $25 for seniors. Please bring your money to the office or your class advisor to participate in any upcoming activities.
And speaking of upcoming activities, you won't be able to partake in any if you are on the social suspension list and have outstanding detentions. Detention is held Tuesday through Friday every week in room C212 after school.
You definitely shouldn't fall behind those hours because you have a game today, don't you?
Yep, you're right about that one.
Then be sure to stay on top of that. On the subject, let's turn to Josiah for an insight about this week in sports.
Thank you, Emma. To start off sports, our boys varsity soccer team beat Blue Hills Regional 5-0, but had a tough loss against Bristol Plymouth. Unfortunately, the girls varsity team also got hit with a hard loss against Bristol Plymouth. But in better news, the cross-country team had a great showing at the Mayflower Athletic Conference on Monday in Franklin. A big congrats to 7th grader Evelyn Masterson, who took their first place medal for the small schools division. And before I go today, any boys in grades 6 through 12 who are interested in trying out for basketball must attend sign-ups in the cafeteria this coming Wednesday right after school. That's all I have for now. Let's bring it back to the desk.
Thanks, Josiah. As always, that sports update really brightened the mood.
Good luck to our boys soccer varsity team as they head into the playoffs. I can't wait to watch.
I love seeing all of the soccer team's action pictures after their games.
One more reminder that the photography club is hosted in room C218 every Wednesday after school.
For now, let's bring it over to Miss Giberson for the next edition of What Will the Musical Be?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the musical reveal. So today we are going to be picking 3 musicals off the board, starting with Beauty and the Beast. Goodbye, Beauty and the Beast. So sorry if you were looking forward to this one. It's not happening. Now, I really hate to be so mean, but Mean Girls is not happening this year. If you were looking forward to Mean Girls, I hate to disappoint, but it will not be happening this year. And finally, Mamma Mia, Here We Do Not Go Again. Goodbye, Mamma Mia. Stay tuned for next week's musical review.
I don't know about you, Emma, but I can't wait for the musical. The anticipation has been killing me.
Me too, Carmen. There's only a few more weeks until the final announcement.
Well, you already know I'll be the first person to sign up for auditions.
I already know that you're going to kill it out there on the stage. Your performances are always music to my ears.
Thank you, Emma. And actually, speaking of music, you just reminded me that on Tuesday, our 6th graders got a look into the world of STEM with a presentation from Steam the Streets. Hosted by DJ Angeli, the presentation aimed to engage students with discussions about key innovators, possible future careers, and even some groovy songs that celebrate the technological advancements of today. What a fantastic way to celebrate Massachusetts STEM Week with innovation, fun, and more importantly, a whole lot of style.
Whoa, I wish I was there to see that one. But before we sign off, there were just a few more notices for the senior class.
Any seniors who would like to partake in Bridgewater's Instant Decision Day must have their applications in by today. Please let Ms. Killian know if you'd like to participate.
If you haven't filled your Common App, then you have to ask your homeroom teacher to put you in for Monday and Wednesday Flexbox for Common Application Assistance. To participate in Bridgewater's Instant Decision, you have to complete an application either on a Common App or through the Bridgewater website.
One final announcement before we go. For all students 18 or older, tomorrow, October 26th, is the last day to register to vote in Massachusetts for the upcoming presidential election on November 5th. If you are planning to register, you can do it online or in person at the town hall.
Wow, I can't believe that we're growing up so fast and some of us are already able to vote.
I know, right? I've already started applying to colleges and everything, but I don't know if I'm fully ready yet.
Me neither. But that's enough college talk for now, and I think it's about time we wrap this show up for this week. I'm Emma Tran.
And I'm Carmen Sotlet, and we'll see you next Friday.